those two. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
What's going on, Styles Over 60? And if you want to continue the conversation, we do this every Wednesday. You can join us afterwards on our group where we are having conversations around lifestyle, menswear, as well as just masculinity and manhood. No, we're not the alpha bros, alpha male bros. We are family men. We not down with all that fugazi stuff, as my man Pimp C would say. So we just want to make sure that we are providing you with insights and perspectives from three married men, two with children, one with a grown adult child, and adult,
Yes, sir.
adult
She
children.
grown. She
And
grown, man.
yeah, so by all means, if you are interested in that, currently it's $47 a month. Um, and if you join for a year, there will be a discount that may be changing. So just bear with us, but we want to make sure that you got access while we're giving that access. So outside of that, make sure that you ask your questions and we will answer them. If not, we will have some conversation going. And I already know how you guys do. At 8:20, you're gonna hop on and be like, well, "What about this?" And I got a question about this. Can you tell me about this? Let's not do that today. Let's ask our questions early so that we can answer those for you in depth. How's the weather up in DC?
We had about 4 or 5 inches of snow last night. It's raining right now, so it's melting quite a bit. Hence, wanted to wear the Donegal today, my favorite fabric for winter.
Okay.
Um, so it's my favorite, man. So was really excited to pull it out and actually come up with wear a new thrifted piece that I acquired over the weekend, which is this Donegal tweed fedora. So I'm pretty stoked. What's it like in the A?
It is rainy and cold. No rain.
No
I mean,
snow?
no snow, but
Yeah.
rain. Um, and you're actually wearing. It looks like a trilby. So, I think that's a trilby. Yeah, that you got on.
It's
That's dope.
pretty even across. It's not like a real tilt per
Yeah.
se. Whereas the trilby usually has a higher arc, right?
It can, but the it's actually just the design, the arcing, and the design of the hat that will actually create the trilby. I mean, technically, it's all
In the fedora
brimmed
thing.
hats are fedoras,
Yeah.
but all like trilbies are not. Or all fedoras are brimmed hats, but all brimmed hats aren't fedoras.
Not
I
fedoras
think
or
it's, yeah, something like that. So
gotcha.
um so my man Styles Over 60 said with Valentine's Day approaching, what are some appropriate date night options? You want to go first on that one?
Date night. As far as gear, I'm thinking.
Yeah, for I mean, well, shoot, give them the full rundown.
Um,
Let's go gifts, places, and attire.
so for me, gifts, something simple, the old school, sweets, for my beautiful wife, and we just keep it cool. We're actually gonna be in a hotel, so we're gonna get a telly,
Okay.
and and do something different this year, and we're gonna have dinner there as well. So we're excited about dinner there and just enjoy ourselves, man. Nothing major. I'll probably wear a turtleneck tomorrow. Just something really nice and casual, not going over, super dressed. I think it'll, especially with the weather, function is more of an ideal um, wear for me, so or focus for me. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll wear probably a turtleneck and some trousers, some suede shoes, either my loafers or my wingtips, and yeah, flowers, candy. Nothing else major. I think the thing for us is this is going to be the first time, I think, in decades we've actually went to the telly. So your boy excited about that.
That is hilarious.
Yes, sir. Keep it real. You know, I keep it a thou wow.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So
Yeah,
that's
What's going on, family?
chilling, you know.
what about you, StyleArchitext? What's the plan for the evening, attire, etc.?
Yeah, so the question is, by the way, Vlad, is with Valentine's Day approaching, what are some appropriate date night options? So for me, I'll just give 3 quick rundowns, especially since we don't have any other questions. Guys, do not let this be again 8:20 and y'all asking 100 million 20 questions because you guys want to know some stuff at the end. Let's not make this a habit. Like, let's get these questions out early. I'm just saying we appreciate y'all regardless, but let's get the questions out early. So I always like to think about it 3 tiers. First date options. I don't really recommend going on a first date on Valentine's Day. It's just too much pressure, too much stuff going on. But if you're gonna take a girl out on Valentine's Day for the first time, or it's like a very early on, dress up rather than dress down, because any space that you're gonna go to is gonna be vastly overpriced, and they're gonna be extra anyway because it's Valentine's Day. So any restaurant that you go to is gonna be expensive with a limited prefix menu. That's just what they do on Valentine's Day. And gifts should be very nondescript but thoughtful. So it shouldn't be something like overly pricey. But if you've paid attention to what her interests are, who she be with, does it make her smile? What number sit out? You know what I'm saying? She gonna be there for a while. You know what I'm saying? Just don't call her no. That was big enough what I was putting. Yeah, so if it's that, that's one thing. If you've been going together for a minute, she probably has an understanding of your style. I actually would recommend on Valentine's Day actually doing something at home, because you save money and you can have a much more intimate experience, or going to a hotel, like StyleJumper was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of an all-inclusive experience. And that also goes for long term. And you should know what your lady likes at that point, and you can kind of double down on that. So me and my wife, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. She and boy, I got the best wife in the world, because she be like, that's a commercialized holiday, just to get money out of people, and I'm not really with that. So I ain't stupid though. I'm getting her flowers.
Please.
And I got her a tote from our man Chris Classic of Savoir Faire. He had a dope tote bag that she liked, and some mood mist. So you guys can go check it out. He has a great promotion, I think, still going on. So please go check him out. So that's what we're doing, keeping it low, and then she's gonna get a massage because she's been under the weather and not feeling well. So we'll do that. Vlad, what about you, bro?
Date night options as far as menswear. I'd say it depends on the restaurant or wherever you're going. You know, I like to wear a suit. You know, because when I wear a suit, that's when I feel like I'm really dressed up. Because when I do business casual, I don't wear a tie. So you know, when I wear a suit, put a tie on, that's when I really feel like I'm dressed up. You know. So yeah, like it would be a suit for me most of the time, unless we're doing something very low key, then it would probably be business casual, where it's like a heavy cardigan, or you know, like a sport coat without trousers or something like that. You know, but like the way I'm dressed right now is probably something like that I would do. You know.
All right, I love it. Love it. Great question. Styles over 60. He says cold and looking like 5 to 7 inches of snow in the next few days. Did it snow up in New York?
Yeah, but it was mostly ice. There wasn't even like a school delay. Like I woke up at 3 in the morning, checked my phone to see if there was a delay. There wasn't even a delay. Typically, there's delays for like anything, like a 2-hour delay, but it was really nothing.
Yeah,
But I think it might be snowing tonight again, though. I think so. I don't know.
yeah, it's a different need for school delays. If it ices down here, we done.
Yeah.
So Stylish Overseas says I plan to see my favorite movie of all time on the big screen on Valentine's Day, Casablanca. Okay.
That sounds dope.
Uh, favorite movie. Okay. I think that's probably my top 20, but Casablanca is definitely dope. Any other questions? Yes, I keep on forgetting Valentine's Day is this weekend.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's Friday night, right?
Right.
So,
wait, do y'all ever get gifts for Valentine's Day?
me?
Like, have I received any gifts?
Yeah, do we receive gifts on?
I don't recall ever
Like we're
getting.
getting played on Valentine's Day. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think it's for us to get anything, unless I'm wrong. I don't know.
I feel like you're right, but that's wrong. Like we're supposed to be celebrating love, and we got to.
We the one out there hustling, trying to make it work, make it happen. Yeah.
Like, what is happening? Like we stressed. And
there's no holiday for us, bro. Not you know what I mean? Not really. Besides Father's Day is Father's Day is weak. Yeah, that's weak typically for guys. Glad the crew is representing. But yeah, we typically we don't really get what we put out, if you will. Pause for any type of holiday. I think when I look at the holidays like this, it's more of how thoughtful can a male be, and I think the holidays that are commercialized, it was a time where most women were in the home and they were dealing with the kids and things of that nature, and then it's like, okay, what is a celebratory event for the women to celebrate them and pause for a minute to celebrate them. And that's what I truly feel, because even on Father's Day, it's weak for us. So
right,
it is what it is.
Listen, I'm making a campaign that we get some a dang self, bro. Listen, I want some cologne.
You know
what I'm saying? I like chitlins. I want some of them pig feet.
Cornbread
or pig. Zelko said, if Valentine's Day is a Christian holiday, shouldn't you ask your priest whether you need a gift? Yeah, that's one way to do it. Although any pastor or priest is gonna be like, God said that you don't need to give a gift, but as your priest, I would recommend that you did. That's what I can imagine one of them would be saying for your own well-being. I don't need your counterpart making confession, saying that she killed you because you forgot Valentine's Day. Saj over 60 asks, when is the right time to wear white leather dress shoes, and how should you coordinate them with your attire? White leather dress. My immediate thought comes to mind like the white bucks. A white leather shoe. I had this theory that like you could wear white leather shoes like a pair of white sneakers, and that didn't play. I thought it would be a good look, and I tried it just at home, and it doesn't play the same as the way like Stan Smiths or like white Chucks would do. So I would tell you, if you're doing anything dress casual and that, or like cocktail driven, especially coming spring, summer, right after Easter, especially since we're having a late Easter this year. I think it's like April the 22nd or something like that. It's at the end of the month of April. You can throw on a pair of white shoes. Outside of that, for anything formalized, I wouldn't throw it on. For anything business.
Paulo, get away from behind me. Go upstairs, I said.
Vlad, you lied, baby.
This is crazy. Well, I can't even focus. This kid's all driving me crazy, bro.
See, we keep it all the way real on
We
on
keep
the
it
Menswear
up.
Mastermind.
All the way
real, bro.
parenting.
So yeah,
Real
so
life.
that's probably where I would what I would think. But a great seersucker, a great like chalk stripe. If you can get a linen chalk stripe, I haven't seen them in mass, but they're starting to really bring back these chalk stripes. Or a very light tropical wool chalk stripe that's going to play more casual in like a brown or like a offbeat color. If you were doing a suit or a jacket, out of that could be cool too. That's my thoughts. Guys,
Yeah, I never considered white leather shoes, except for, to your point, some minimalist sneakers, or some suede bucks. So I wouldn't be able to give a good answer. But I will say this though, one of my team members, I don't know, it's gender specific because she's a female, but she has like these white leather penny loafers with a really high heel. You know what I mean? Like the sole is really thick. It looks really good on her, with some black, work pants, what have you. It looked really good. It just popped, but I don't really see that for a guy, if you will, per se. Vlad, what are your thoughts on white leather dress shoes?
Yeah, I'm sitting this one out. It never even crossed my mind. With me, I don't like lighter shoes like that. Bringing attention to your feet. Um, I'm sure it can be done, but I've never even considered it like you, StyleJumper.
Yeah, like I got a pair of white kill tie, like they're suede though. I believe they're buckskin with the eraser bottom, and I'll throw those on with my seersucker pieces. My lighter color sports jackets I'm gonna throw on with cream trousers. But like trying to wear it casual, like I tried to throw it on with like some chinos and some and like a shirt, and I was like, this doesn't play the same. Unless it's much more nondescript. So great question though, Stylish Over 60.
That is a good question.
Let's see. Great Bishop says salute to Vlad. Thomas Bree said Vlad, that's all of our lives. The kids driving the
Crazy, bro, crazy.
Yeah, but
he was quiet too until the boys walked in after basketball practice, and he became a zoo.
well, I will say this: like we don't have kids yet, but we got the nieces, that are here with us. And I said it's crazy that when they like leave and they go to a friend's house or spend a night, you realize how quiet it is and how eerie it is almost that it's quiet. And then they remind you why you wanted that break once they come back in.
Yeah.
So no problem. Style 60. So we got about three or 4 minutes. If you guys want to ask your questions, and I know how this is about to go. We're about to get like 6 questions in 2 minutes that we got to try to run. Listen, every week on
Rapid fire,
Wednesday,
bro.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
At 8 p.m. we do the shoot around before our Menswear Mastermind. You are always welcome to join the Menswear Mastermind. After that, we can continue to ask questions. We continue to build. Currently is $47 a month, but that may be changing. But for now, get in where you fit in at the 47. And if you want to join for a year, then you can pay for 70 and get 2 months for free. So we can get that together. Thomas Breeze says, any public figures whose style you guys appreciate, actors, musicians, politicians, fictions, characters, even. Yes, I would say like actual guys. Ryan Clark is one of my favorites. I'm lying.
Don't scare me like that, bro.
I know Vlad was like busting a blood vessel. Like no.
Actors know because they usually have stylists
Mhm.
that they work with. I'm trying to think some musicians that I like. Who's my man? He's a jazz singer from New Orleans.
I know you're talking about Baptiste.
Yeah, John Baptiste has a nice style. He's slim frame, so he can't really mess it up. Um, my man who used to be on the nightly news dressed very, very well, Martin Brashear. And then somewhere he like started to fall off. He used to do ABC Nightly News. He was a really well dressed guy. Sports guys, I haven't really seen anybody who's really hitting it out of the park. Everybody loves Shannon Sharp. I think he wears the suits way, way too tight. But I think he chooses great combinations. It's just the fit is like way too tight.
Agreed.
Fictitious. If you guys ever get the chance, watch the Cotton Club. It has Richard Gere and Gregory Hines. Great. And then Sugar Ray from Harlem Nights. All them was my guys.
I'll go quick since we are right here at 8:25. Fictitious character would be Chalky White from Boardwalk Empire. And real person, that's a tough one. I don't really, I can't think of anyone that I'm like, wow, I'm just like enjoying their look on a typical basis, except for I'd say more on the um, what would I say? More collegiate style, preppy style would be Tyler the Creator. I like what Tyler puts together every now and then.
Okay. Yeah.
I rock with him.
Vlad, what about you?
No, not really. Not anybody current. George Costanza is definitely a menswear legend in my eyes. From Seinfeld.
I feel yeah.
Like if you go back and look at some of the stuff that he rocked, they were definitely fly. But not really, bro. I've never really seen anybody consistent. Like I've seen guys get it off, get one or two outfits off, and then after that, it's like, what happened? So not really, man. Maybe I'm just not thinking right now, and you put me on the spot, Thomas. But yeah, I can't think of anybody right now that I really like. Damn, this guy is killing it every time.
Vlad's gonna pull that Snoop move. I want to thank me.
I mean, it's the truth, bro. Everybody I see, I always think I can dress them better, So
yeah, no doubt.
All right, let's do this quick rapid fire. Mr. Marcus, we're gonna pause on that name. For other reasons. But could you give us some style examples live from Google in a future show? Nice show, appreciate it. Yeah, we'll figure out how to work this a little bit better. We're still figuring out our streaming service that we're using, so if we can, we'll definitely add to that. Around the way trucker, are monk strap boots okay with the suit? Short answer, no for me. Long answer, it depends, and we just don't have enough time to go in depth into that. Pause. What do you guys think?
I'd say a casual suit could work.
Yeah, casual versus super dress, not classic for sure, not classic.
I'm with that. John Doe said, "I know it's old, but Cary Grant was the man." Yep, His Girl Friday, dope movie. Everybody knows him for, I think, North by Northwest or for To Catch a Thief. I don't think he wore a suit in To Catch a Thief, actually. He just wore that dope gray sports coat, cream trousers.
There got to be somebody I'm forgetting, but yeah, maybe the next get together or rattle out some names. Bill was good. By the way, this guy Bill that you guys see on the screen right here, he's partially responsible for me being a YouTube menswear guy.
No,
because I never wanted to do YouTube, bro. And what I wanted to do was sell courses, and Bill was like, "Yo, you should try YouTube." So shout out to Bill. That's the homie.
Dope. Shout out Bill.
What's up, Bill?
And he's telling the truth. It's hard to impress Black. So when we got through all the questions again, I guess that's just our thing is we answer questions at the end of the evening, not at the beginning. But if you do want your questions answered earlier, we're on here every week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 8:05. Give us 5 minutes.
Yeah, every
We'll
Wednesday.
answer all your questions before we hop on to the real deal of the Menswear Mastermind. We're talking menswear, we're talking masculinity, manhood, fatherhood, marriage, all those wonderful things, and continue to help you evolve your style. So please join us there. It's the patreon.com/menswear mastermind. And if you sign up now, you still got a little bit of time. We may be able to get you on this evening. Outside of that, it's 8:30, so we're going to jump on to the Menswear Mastermind, and we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace, guys.
Peace, fellas.